Welcome back, legends, to Bud Fellas. As always, this content is for viewers over 18 and purely educational. We don't encourage or promote illegal activity. Cannabis cultivation without a license is still illegal here in the UK. This series is about understanding the plant and the science behind it. Today's episode is all about the cannabis life cycle, from the moment a seed is planted to the final stage of harvest. By the end of this guide, you'll understand how cannabis develops, the different phases it goes through, and why timing and care at each stage matter so much. Think of this as a roadmap to the plant's journey. It all begins with the seed. Cannabis seeds are small, hard-shelled, and can remain viable for years if stored correctly. At this stage, the plant is essentially dormant, a genetic time capsule waiting for the right conditions to spark life. Beginners often underestimate the importance of genetics. A seed contains everything the plant will become, from its growth traits to its potential flower quality. When exposed to moisture, warmth, and darkness, the seed cracks open. A small white root, called a radicle, emerges, followed by a shoot that pushes upwards. This stage usually lasts 3 and 10 days. Germination is fragile. Too much water can rot the seed, while too little prevents it from sprouting. For educational purposes, it's useful to compare this to common garden plants like beans or peas, which go through a very similar process. Once the shoot breaks the surface, we enter the seedling stage. The first leaves to appear are called cotyledons, small, rounded leaves that provide initial energy. These are soon followed by the first true cannabis leaves, with their iconic serrated edges. The seedling stage lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. At this point, the plant is extremely delicate, requiring balance in light, water, and air. Many growers say the seedling is like a baby. It needs attention and care, but not overhandling. The vegetative stage is where the plant focuses on building size and strength. Stems thicken, branches spread, and fan leaves multiply to capture light. Roots expand rapidly underground. This is the plant's teenager phase. It's all about growth. The vegetative phase can last anywhere from 3 to 8 weeks, depending on conditions and grower goals. In this stage, plants need plenty of light and nutrients focused on nitrogen, which fuels leafy green growth. The flowering stage is where the plant shifts its energy from growth to reproduction. In nature, this is triggered by shorter daylight hours as summer turns to autumn. In cultivation, it's often triggered by changing light cycles. Flowering usually lasts 6 to 10 weeks. During this phase, female plants produce buds covered in resin glands called trichomes. These are the tiny crystals that contain cannabinoids like THC and CBD, as well as aromatic terpenes. The plant's smell intensifies, and growth focuses more on flowers than on leaves or stems. Towards the end of flowering, the plant's pistils, the hair-like structures on buds, darken and curl inwards, while trichomes shift in appearance from clear to cloudy and finally to amber. This is a visual sign of maturity. Harvesting at the right time is crucial. Too early, and the plant hasn't reached full potential. Too late, and quality may decline. After harvest, plants go through drying and curing processes that stabilize and preserve the final product. Even though this series is not a how-to, it's worth understanding that these final steps are as important as the growth itself. Cannabis has a clear, predictable life cycle. Each stage has its own time frame and needs. Rushing or skipping a stage leads to problems. Patience is the key. From seed to harvest can take 3 to 6 months. And that's the cannabis life cycle, a journey from a tiny seed all the way to harvest. In our next episode, we'll dive deeper into the essentials of plant care, light, water, and nutrients, and how each one shapes the plant's growth. Make sure you're subscribed, legends, and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning with Bud Fellas.